Hello, how are you? I'm very well, thank you for asking. This is my second attempt at the video because it was pissing it down about 10 minutes ago. So this is a video about the Great Awakening and also the Spiritual Awakening. So what's the difference between the Great Awakening and the Spiritual Awakening? Okay, the Great Awakening was people who had a feeling there was something wrong, so they investigated stuff, researched stuff and discovered there were things wrong, and as they progressed they discovered more and more things going on. So that's the Great Awakening. The Spiritual Awakening was intuitive messages, dreaming, synchronicity, all sorts of things like that. So that's a slightly different, which is what I've experienced. So what's the difference? Well, the Great Awakening, your ego doesn't diminish. The Spiritual Awakening is part suffering and your consciousness increases. And while your consciousness increases, your ego goes through death. So you've got the people who had a Great Awakening and their ego, that, you know, they may be campaigners and they may do podcasts and stuff, but they often have an opinion that they're right and the other person isn't. This causes to many conflicts, sometimes I've noticed. Whereas the Spiritual Awakening, yeah, I'm doing a podcast, but I'm doing it for information and see if anyone else has experienced what I've experienced. I'm not doing it for any ego boost. So, I've lost my thread now, hang on. Yeah, so the Great Awakening is to keep your ego. The Spiritual Awakening, you lose your ego, but your consciousness increases. So, but the thing is, what I notice with people now, if they're not interested in what I've got to say, I'll listen to them, and if they're not interested in what I've got to say, then I'll just walk away and save my energy. And I think saving your energy is one of the best things to do when you're dealing with people who don't get you. So it's ego versus consciousness, maybe. That's probably what it is. So I think that's about what I wanted to get off my chest. So if you've got any ideas about that or experienced anything about that, put a comment in if you don't mind. Anyway, have a nice evening. See ya. Bye.